Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole. I'm your relationship coach and your motivational speaker. Um, can I tell you a true story? I know a lot of times, we don't know how to recognize the devil, right? Because he's not going to come to you the way they present him in the movies. He's going to come to you as a coworker, a spouse, a baby mama, baby daddy, someone in the church, right? A fake friend, relative. Just it's gonna, because like the devil, he needs a host. He needs someone. He needs a body because it's spiritual, right? And so oftentimes, like, people will give advice and they'll say, oh, well, it's something in you that attracted that person to you, which I strongly disagree, because bad people are everywhere and good people are like, they're here, right? But some people have good and bad, and some people have good and evil. So let's talk about it. So the people who have good and evil are probably like the narcissists that we keep on hearing about on social media and different platforms. And those people are just extremely toxic. And if you're familiar with my channel, unfortunately my mom falls into that category, right? So I just want to make this video, and I hope and pray that it blesses you, because it could take you several years to get to know who a person is, especially in your adult life, right? Because in your adult life, you're meeting people, probably like at work, or you're out and about, or 6 degrees separation, or a friend of a friend. So it's not like a childhood friend where you grow up together and experience, elementary together, junior high, high school, college, puberty. You know, you don't really know these people. You just know what they want you to know. So a lot of times you're just meeting people on a surface level, right? And if people are used to like wearing a mask, and that's a part of their character, when they meet you, they're still going to have that mask on. They're not going to take it off for you. And I'm making this video, and I hope and pray that it blesses you, because there was someone that I've known for almost a decade, right? And, from what I know, they're good and bad. They're not bad and evil. But even with that, it's like the economy is too bad as far as like the cost of living for the average person to get caught slipping. Because a lot of people, once stuff starts getting behind, a lot of people are not always in the position to bounce back, like financially, or it could take you 30 days to get behind, right? And it could take you months or years to get caught up, depending on your situation, your responsibilities, the company you keep, how many kids you have, etc. So I'm making this video, and I hope and pray that it's a blessing to you. So hopefully you don't fall into the trap. So this person I've known for almost a decade, when you meet people as an adult, you're just like assuming that they are responsible, or assuming they are who they say they are, right? And so as time goes by, you realize, like, man, this person is irresponsible with their money. This person wants to spend their money how they want to spend their money, and they want you to be the responsible one and help sponsor their lifestyle, right? And so, a person could help you move in a place, help you move out of another place, see you switch jobs, see you get raises, promotions, all these things. And you think they're happy for you, but in reality, they're really counting your money, because now they know who to call when they need help, right? And so this person works for the state. So that even though this rent isn't ridiculously high, right? It's overpriced. That they can afford it, right? Especially if they have like no kids and stuff like that. Like, come on. So this person sits up here, and this is why I love Jesus. Let me tell you, So, I was like, oh, okay, like, maybe we should be roommates, the economy, split the bills 50-50. This person comes to me, they say, no, I just want to be honest with you and say I can't afford it. I have a lot going on, this, and that. Okay, fine. I understand. No harm, no foul. So I, run off, do my own thing. This person turns around and is living at home and says, well, I don't want to move out of my parents' house until I get married. And I'm thinking, like, you're not even guaranteed to get married. And you might not get married until like later on in life. So you never plan to move out? Like, okay. And so these are red flags. I'm just making the video to tell you what to look for. So then you find out, like, okay, this person is going to the club and they kicking it, and every time they go out, they're buying new outfits and new shoes and, just being real reckless with their money. Of course, they get into it with their parents because their parents see the same thing I see. Like, okay, you're irresponsible. Like, at what point do we grow up and get this together? So, they change the locks, put up cameras, just normal people stuff, right? And then they're like, oh, well, can I come to your house? And here's why I'm making the video. The devil doesn't come to you like they display it on the video. He comes to you in a fake friend, a relative, a co-worker, a baby mama, baby daddy, a spouse, right? Because he needs a body. He has to enter somebody because this is spiritual. So, of course, I told them no, right? Like, I gave them the opportunity to be a roommate, to split the bills 50-50, and they said they couldn't afford it. And now you think you're going to post up at my house and secretly move in with me and live rent-free and, eat me out the house and the home and raise all my bills? I don't think so. So what they do, they moved in with a family member. And here's the part about ego. They're like, yeah, well, I'm living with my family and I help them out with bills. Your family member was living on their own without your help. So, that's how users do. You can help them, bend over backwards to them, and they will find a way in their mind to make it seem like y'all are helping each other when they're the one that's benefiting off of you. So I'm making this video and I hope and pray that it blesses you, because the cost of living is too high for people to come and, disrespect your house, disrespect you, raise all your bills, like, you don't deserve that. And I just thank Jesus Christ that I'm in a position where I was just like, look, if I have to pay somebody to be in my life and we're going to stop being friends, then let's stop being friends. I'm going to cut my losses now, right? And so originally when I told them no, they didn't talk to me for like a month and a half, and I'm okay with that. And you know what people always do? They always call you up out the blue like, hey, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. And I was like, okay, like, I was intentional about that. Like, I didn't call you on purpose. I didn't hang out at places I knew you would be at on purpose, because I knew that I didn't want to be bothered. So, of course, they apologize and all that. But let me tell you something about life. A person who appreciates you will appreciate you the first time. A person who can't see their own value or their own worth can never see yours. That's why, I don't believe in, oh, it's something about you that attracted. Bad people are everywhere. Users are everywhere. Takers are everywhere, right? And it's not for you to stress yourself out and say, oh my God, why did this person keep doing this? No, it's for you to say, this is who they are, and make a decision. Like, is this someone or something I want to put up with? And if the answer is no, don't wait for them to change. You change. I'm not going to move someone in my house to move them out. We're grown. I figured it out. You figure it out. A real friend who cares about you won't make your problems their problems. They will figure it out, especially if they got a good job and they work for the state. Come on now. Like, with no kids, come on now. So unless they live in a secret life that I don't know about, come on now. So like, you know, people often compare a relationship to a job. And if that is the case, what job do you know that you could get fired from and come back and work that job? None. Zero, right? So that just goes to show that if a person really appreciates you, they're going to value you. Man, I'll never forget, I had somebody pay me back money they didn't even have. They had to borrow money from someone else to pay me back. Now that's somebody who values you. But my name's Nicole. I'm your relationship coach and your motivational speaker. Stay blessed. Jesus Christ loves you.